Hey, welcome Earth Signs. It's Robin here. Welcome to my channel, Celtic Box Fortunes. Okay, so I'm getting ready to do individual readings for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. The timestamps are down below in the description box. All you have to do is click on the link beside your zodiac sign and you'll zoom right to your reading. Okay, so I'll be using the Witch's Tarot, and I really do hope that you enjoy the reading. So I'll go on a brief pause and then I'll come back with Taurus. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. Okay, bye. Hey, what's up, Bull Gang? Welcome to your October reading here, Taurus. So let me just shuffle out the deck a little bit so I can get the energy nice and fresh for your reading, and I'll call in my team in spirit so they can help me out with this reading. So make sure you drop your zodiac sign in the comments so I know which reading you watched, and I really do hope you enjoy this reading. I'm just being guided to clear the deck by knocking 3 times. Okay, so we do have the 10 of Wands here in reverse. So so the 10 of Wands, when it's upright, it's like the end of a really arduous situation. So there might be something that you think that you have been clear of, whether that's going to be an annoying person or an annoying situation or something that's just a little bit more than you want to deal with. It's not quite over yet, so don't celebrate quite yet, okay? It's not done. Although there will be options opening up to you pretty much in the near future. It's just going to be a little bit longer than you thought, okay? So just kind of hang in there, Taurus, and give it your best shot, even if you're exhausted. Like, still be in a good humor about it, because the most important thing to remember is to not let your external circumstances determine your mood and stuff like that, even though it looks like this is going to be quite a bit of a challenge for you. So, I mean, maybe not the best news that you wanted to hear, but it's better, I guess it's better to be aware that something isn't going to finish when you want it to than have no clue and then feel a little bit sabotaged, okay? But we do have some really good news when it's coming in for, when it comes to your house of money. I do have the 6 of Pentacles. So there's a mantra that I'm getting for you, Taurus, and this is like all the money that you've spent comes back 10 times multiplied, okay? So if you feel like you've made investments in people, or maybe you've spent money in a kind of a ridiculous way, or you've lent out money and you got ripped off or whatever, somebody didn't pay you back, just everything. And I'm getting like whatever 10 years is, 10 years of paying for bills, paying for rent, helping out other people, donations, groceries, all of that money is coming back to you 10 times multiplied. So you could do a little quick calculation and see how much that is and expect that to come in, okay? And we do have the 3 of Cups. So I feel like if you share this goal or notion, your money coming back 10 times multiplied, with at least one person, okay? And I do believe this person, because this is the 3 of Cups, which is water, is going to be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I just don't want you to plaster this all over social media, because then you probably get some negative energy back. But when 2 or more people believe in a specific thing, it has to happen. It will happen, okay? So it's not just some crazy tarot card reader saying, well, yeah, this is going to happen, so believe me. This is going to happen if you take that couple of steps, right? First, figure out what the amount is. Maybe you want to write it down somewhere. Keep it visible for you, and then tell one other person that I'm going to manifest this amount of money, and we'll try to get a ballpark time frame for you. We have the 8 of Swords, okay? So it could be 8 days, 8 weeks, or 8 months, okay? So, and I believe that if you take any amount that you have been expensing for the past 10 years and multiply it by 10, 8 months is not a long period of time to wait for that amount of money, because we want to consider everything that you paid for, okay? So it could be just as easy as going to your bank balance and see how much money you've spent. multiply it by 10, write it down, share that with one person. We have the King of Swords here in reverse. So I feel like somebody that has promised you something is going to renege on their promise, which means they're going to revoke that promise for you. And I feel like this is somebody with the King of Swords in reverse. This is somebody that is in a bit of a power position. So the words that I'm getting here, because it's probably going to be maybe the bank that holds your mortgage, or a landlord that you pay rent to, or your boss, or whatever. If you get an offer, because there is a loophole that I'm seeing here for you. If you get an offer and you make a handshake on it, or you just acknowledge or whatever, get this in writing so that it cannot be revoked, okay? So your boss could say to you after, like, let's just say that for an example, after a performance review, yeah, we're going to give you a raise of blah, 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 X amount of dollars. And then you could be waiting for that to come in, and they're going to, it's like, well, what are you even talking about? Or they could promise you a certain amount of vacation time. And this is going to be super important, especially for those of you that are taking on new positions or taking a new mortgage or lease or something like that. Get everything in writing, okay? Because sometimes, unfortunately, a lot of time, people make promises that they have no intention of keeping, just to draw you in, right? To get your business, to keep you happy as an employee. So whatever is being promised to you, get a contract, get it in writing, get it confirmed in an email, okay? So that you have something to cover your 6, and then you can get all the benefits that you were promised for whatever it is that the effort is that you're putting into the situation. So the 7 of Pentacles, I see that maybe it's time to start planning for your future just a little bit more. And it's really timely that you're going to get that 10 times 10 wealth and abundance influx, because this could be a really good time to do whatever it is for your future, okay? If you need to put a down payment on a house, or start some sort of retirement fund, or upgrade your vehicle, whatever it is that could help future you, it's going to be the time to do it. And maybe it has been just maybe a limited amount of finances that is keeping you from doing that. But don't worry, everything is going to be turning around for you. You do have the Karma card, remembering here that everything that you have spent is coming back to you. The same is also going to be true with the energy that you have been putting out, okay? So with the Karma card, everybody knows what karma means, okay? It's the energy that you spend coming back to you. So if you maybe I'm getting the word screwed somebody over in the past, maybe you want to apologize to them. Maybe you want to cleanse your energy. Like if you feel like 100% that you were like a top of the line, wonderful, perfect person with everybody, which I don't believe anybody ever is. Maybe you want to start making amends and making apologies, or cleansing your energy and doing whatever, so that the karma that comes back to you will be all beneficial. And that's not how we think of karma. You know, we think of karma as, oh, karma's gonna get you, right? So you want it to get you, but in a good way, Taurus. Okay, so I'll pull another card here. We have the Ace of Swords, and it's in reverse. Okay, so the words that I'm getting here is not to go into every single thing looking at what's in it for you, okay? And winning every battle or conversation, or coming out on top all of the time. Angel number 909 just went by. I think that's going to be really important for you to look that up after the reading. Just having a bit more of a, like, of service, you know, how can you be of service to people instead of what's in it for me, you know? And I think everybody does that to a certain degree. So this is definitely not a slam. It's just, you know, that's how you get more good karma. This is how you receive more wealth and abundance, whatever that looks like to you. Like remembering that abundance can also mean health, you know, just whatever that looks like for you, not just money. So how can you be more of service? And the Knight of Cups in reverse here, this is definitely going to apply to your interpersonal relationships, okay? Just being of service to other people. How can I help this person? Like going out in public and just, you know, deferring to people if they want to cut in line in front of you at the grocery store, or the same in traffic, letting people in, just being a little bit more deferential and helpful, okay? So it's going to be a really interesting month for you. I'd be really, really hoping that you do receive that 10 by 10 wealth amount, because I think you deserve it, because you guys are amazing. So anyway, I'm going to let you guys go, and I'll see you next time, okay? Take care. Bye. Hi Virgo, how's it going? So I'm glad you're here, and I really hope that you enjoy your reading. I'll just quickly recap the intro. I'm using the Witch's Tarot. Please put your zodiac sign down below in the comments so that I know which reading that you watched when you're commenting. And also, this is a general reading for Virgo in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Angel number 1111 just rolled by, so I think that's great. What else? If this one isn't resonating for you, check out your moon sign, okay? And if you don't know what your moon sign is, I like to use the website called Cafe Astrology to figure out birth charts, okay? So you could check that out. Okay, so Two of Cups here. You know, the Two of Cups, when it comes in upright, it's really just a beautiful, beautiful coming together, meeting of the minds, like falling in love, like deepening commitments. So it looks like there could be a little bit of a separation happening for you. So this could be like maybe not even a physical separation, but a disagreement with somebody, or feeling even distance from yourself. This is going to be different for each and every one of you. Okay, but I would just expect something to cool off for you in the month of October. It doesn't mean it's over, or maybe you're just getting a little comfortable with somebody. I'm being guided to do a clarifying card over top of that. Okay, so the Five of Swords in reverse. This is actually a really good sign, because when it's upright, it's like everything is such a battle, okay? I'm just getting the sense that something that started off really passionately is going to dim a little bit, and that's it, you know. And maybe any arguments that you guys were having, friend or romantic partner, they're going to subside a little bit, and that could maybe seem a little bit boring to you, because maybe it was that kind of energy that attracted you to that person in the first place. And just a little bit more ease and comfort around somebody, okay? And even including yourself. And for some of you, it could mean the end of that. How many of you have like that nagging voice inside your head, you know, that drives you to do things that maybe you don't 100% want to do, and then you go and do that thing, and then you get nagged by that voice again for doing it, okay? I see you being able to conquer that so that you don't have to live under that. Just, it's horrifying, you know? So I see that going away for you, and it won't be such a battle in your own head. We do have the Fool card here, so it's just being guided by Spirit that this is probably not going to be the best timing in October, at least, to start something new, okay? I'm just seeing that vacation might not be the best time to book something, or start a new job, or start a new romance, okay? So it could be just a month of status quo. There's something here too that I'm getting with these two cards, with the Two of Cups reversed and the Five of Swords in reverse. Sometimes when things calm down and they settle down, it's peaceful, and you can maybe interpret that to be boredom, and that's what's going on here, okay? There's just that you're at peace. So this is going to be a really, really, really good thing for you. Angel number 1441 just went by. So if you find that your relationship is a little bit boring, maybe you could look at it in a different way. It's comfortable, it's peaceful, you know, it's a blessing, it's not a curse, okay? And maybe you're just not used to that type of thing. So we have 2 reversed major arcana, okay? So Magician in reverse and the Fool in reverse, okay? So it's just going to be a month of really focusing on self-care, focusing on the changes that you are experiencing in your life, and maybe reframing things so that they sound more like they're a benefit for you, instead of looking at things and going, well, that's not exactly how I wanted it, but what if it's exactly what you need? So the Magician in reverse is just maybe just an inability to manifest anything new, which is why you're getting the Fool card in reverse as well. So sometimes you just need a period of time. I had 2 cards fall out of the deck and I'll keep them. Sometimes you just need that period of time where you're just going into some rest, okay? There's some really strange figures in this card. They kind of look like butterflies, but they also remind me a little bit of fairies, okay? So this is just going to be a really good time to deepen and strengthen your bonds and relationships, okay? And just sort of let your mind do whatever it wants to do with the 2 of Swords. Maybe you're just not being able to make decisions about your future right now, which is why you're getting these 2 cards here, because they're telling you it's not time for something new, like forming the bonds here. And there's actually like a pumpkin here. So maybe you could be planning something like, what are you doing for Halloween? And maybe, when is Canadian Thanksgiving? I can't even remember. Like focusing on stuff like that, like really like folksy, sort of homely type of things, and just feathering your nest and focusing on self-care and your bonds and relationships. And maybe that seems boring to you, but what if it's just peaceful, you know? So I'll pull a couple more cards here for you, Virgo. Well, you do have the Chariot here. So, I mean, the energy is going to be really, really, really high for you. It's just going to be a matter of controlling that energy and looking for timing, okay? Because we're seeing here with the Magician and the Fool in reverse, it's not the good time to manifest something new or to start something new, but you could get all this really pent up energy. It might be a good time to start a new hobby, or, you know, something really on a home-based type of thing, or something around you in your local town, village, or city, or wherever it is that you might live. And we do have the Moon here. So I feel like this is going to be sort of a metamorphosis time for you as well, when you start to shift perspective and just understand yourself a little bit more deeply. And this could also be a really good time to, have you ever heard of, and I can't even think of it right now, like subconscious beliefs that make you behave in a certain way? I feel like this is going to be a really good time with the Moon card to discover what those things are. Like if you ever have behavior, or like things are always ending in a way that you don't want them to, or you're having a repeating cycle in your life, and that is really, really messing you up, okay? This is going to be a good time to identify that and sort of calm yourself down a little bit, because I feel like you're going to have this overwhelming amount of energy, but put it into yourself, your home, your friendships, your relationships, even at work with your family. It's going to be a really, really powerful time of metamorphosis for you if you allow it to be that and see it as something constructive and peaceful instead of boring, okay? So anyway, Virgo, I hope you enjoyed your reading. We're coming up on angel number 1919, and that's a great one. So make sure you're checking out all these angel numbers after the reading, because the angels are speaking to you through numbers constantly, okay? So take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hey, what's up, Capricorn? Okay, so I'm ready to rock out your reading here for you. I really hope that you enjoy it. please take a second and put your zodiac sign down below in the comments so that I know which reading you watched. And, you know, just this is a general reading, so take what resonates, let the rest fly for other viewers. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. So there's something else going on. I'm getting a message right away. It's just outside of where I can see it. This is why I use tarot cards to interpret messages from spirit. So let's see. They've got a lot to talk about here for you. This is pretty cool. I've got 2 3s for you right off the bat. So angels speak to you through numbers, okay? So angel number 33 is going to be very important. I feel like you think that there is something in your future that is really, really far away, and that might be something insurmountable that you are unable to surpass, okay? 3 of Wands, okay, well, what I want is over there, and I have no idea how I'm going to get there. But if you take a deeper look into the card, there is a ship coming in. So this is going to help you move along. 3 of Pentacles is about creating your own realm, your own bank balance, whatever it is that you want, okay? So this is where having a little faith in yourself and the universe is going to be. Angel number 2112 just went by. You don't have to know exactly how things are going to happen. The universe knows. Your higher self knows, your higher mind knows, your soul knows, okay? And your little human, your little earthly avatar is like maybe trying to like bang your head against the wall and figure things out and, you know, why isn't this happening? But the angels would like you to know that things are going to happen a lot faster than you think that they're going to. Anything that you think is a barrier to you is actually the path. So don't stop, just keep going. And you have to have faith, you know, you have to have faith that whatever it is that you want for yourself with the 3 of Pentacles is going to happen, okay? So you don't have to know exactly how life is going to unfold, you know? It's like, let's say driving, for an example. You're driving along and the route you usually take it's cut off for construction. So you have to take a detour. That's like life, okay? Hopefully you don't get flipped out like and start freaking out. Oh, there's construction. It's like, okay, well, if I take this road, I'll just go and I'll get there, okay? That's kind of like what is the situation is happening here right now. But instead of you being able to figure out the detour around the construction, you're just gonna have to ask your angels or whoever it is that you talk to for help. Okay, well, I just need some guidance, or just really trust you guys, and thank you for showing me the next step as it unfolds, and, you know, just really letting it go and trusting that it'll all happen. So we have the 8 of Wands in reverse here. So I see that some of you could possibly be trying to force things to happen, and that's not possible. And this is actually going to repel the speed of things that are coming in. So what I was saying before about, all right, and who hasn't like maybe got a little bit disgruntled in traffic, or, you know, whatever it is that's happening, and maybe you get a little bit like try and stop the grr before it happens, or once as soon as you're aware of it, okay? Because I just don't want anything upsetting you and taking things back a step further, and then you have to wait even longer for it to come back in, okay? So you know, for example, if you have a pet, or you know somebody that has a pet, do you think that they're going to come over to you if you start screaming at them and verbally abusing them or whatever, you know? Or do you think they're going to come over to you faster if you're very calm and you're like, hey, why don't you come? You know, so just really remember your demeanor, and it's going to happen, right? I mean, people are annoying out there. Situations can be super frustrating. Just remember to be stronger. Angel number 2424 just went by. Be stronger than the situations that are being presented to you, okay? And then just have this kind of energy. It's like everything wants to come sit down at my table. You could even, like, Okay, let's say you're trying to manifest a life partner. What would be really, really interesting is that just set an extra place at the dinner table. You know what I mean? Have that intention and have that faith. And you don't have to explain yourself to anybody else, you know? Whatever it is, like if you are trying to manifest a specific type of car, cut out that picture, you know, and put it on your fridge or wherever you're going to see it the most. Put it on the home screen of your laptop or your phone. You know, set a place and set an intention for that to happen. And then just have that kind of energy and you'll just feel so much better anyway, Capricorn. So I see that there's so much potential for you. It's just a little bit of tweaking the way that you look at things and having a little bit of additional faith. And we are getting the wheel of the year, okay? So you can expect a lot of rapid movement to happen for you. I just see like a particular life cycle winding up for you, and then you can just move forward and things are going to start to happen really quickly. And you'd be amazed. It can even happen in one day. Angel number 555 just went by. You know, as soon as you sort of change your temperament and change your expectations, don't ever lower your standards, because everything that you can envision is possible, okay? And then things can just start leaping towards you. I've got the Page of Pentacles. So like this energy is calling everything in, okay? So I'm going to get something here really specific for some of you that are trying to, angel number 2626, manifest a lot of money, okay? So might be sounding a little bit weird, but please, I mean, there's nothing wrong with trying it. So you can maybe go, if you have a Monopoly game that you're no longer using, or you can go to a thrift store and buy a Monopoly game. You can even buy extra Monopoly money. I think it's like $12 for a pack. And then write different amounts on, let's say you've got dollar bills. You can write 1,000, okay? Or the 50s. You could write 5,000, just whatever number that you want. And then start counting that every day using your own fictional amounts of money. You can carry it around with you, okay? Just remember that you're setting the stage for your manifestation to come in and join you, okay? And I love that idea of the fake money. It doesn't matter. Your brain doesn't know it's fake. You know, don't think it's fake when you're doing it. Just pretend like it's real. We have the Queen of Wands here. So I just have team in spirit, angels, ancestors saying stop trying so hard, especially if you're trying to impress somebody. This is going to be also very specific advice for those of you that are probably single. Just be yourself. Like if somebody is not attracted to you, let them, you know, like just don't turn yourself into a version of yourself that you don't even recognize, because then what? You start dating somebody and they're attracted to who they think you are instead of who you really are. And when do you like let down that guard or that face mask? You know what I mean? It's like going into a relationship with a fake accent and then trying to evolve into your normal way of speaking. Let me know in the comments if you've seen that episode of Friends where Ross was doing that when he was a university professor. So always be yourself, always be true to you. You are good enough and you will be able to manifest everything that you wanted. Just stop trying so hard. And if you have to like really focus on impressing somebody, what is even the point? If they're not impressed by your energy, your aura, who you are at your core, the Hierophant is pointing up at the sky, okay? So I want you guys to understand that there is definitely a power watching out for you, filling up all of your needs. You're going to be given the keys to the kingdom. It's all happening in divine and perfect timing. This is just going to be a magical month of manifestation for you, Capricorn. Everything is going to turn out the way that you wanted it to. You can have whatever you want right now. So make your list, set the place, get the fake money, cut out the picture of the car or the house, And then understand that it's going to be served up to you right away. All right. So you guys, you are winning. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. Namaste. Take care. Bye.